What is up, dudes? My name is Dude, and welcome back to some more Steins Gate linear bounded phonogram. When we left off, we were getting attacked by this ice cube guy. I know it's 4 degrees Celsius, whatever his name is. It doesn't really matter. He beat us up, and now we didn't get the thing that we wanted, and now he's really sad and thinks we lied to her. I mean, we did promise we'd get it, but I mean, really it wasn't it was out of our, it was out of hand. We really couldn't do anything about it. But I've made a decision about what I'm going to do with this game, and that is I'm going to turn off all the voices and voice every single character. But in the next episode, I'm going to voice absolutely nobody and just, but voice Okabe's inner thoughts, but let the speaking parts be done by the voice actor. And, just say, like, random things like I usually do, just with the characters' voices in there, next episode. Unless you guys like it this way so much in this episode that you don't even want me to try out the other way. But I'm doing both to, like, try out different things and see which ones you guys like better, and then you guys can be like, whether you like this one better or you like the other one better. Or you like this one so much you don't even want me to try the other one. Either way is fine with me. It was just pretty much split down the middle. With the way with the siding was that I do everybody or I do nobody. It was pretty much split down the middle. So I'm going to try to do both and see which one people like more. So let's get into it. She already said that in the last episode, so that doesn't really matter. Good news! I heard that someone managed to buy the game!
Huh? Really?
You just need to go and wait at the Brawn Tube Workshop. Come on, we don't need a tip for the Brawn Tube Workshop. We know what that is. We've played 2 games already. We know what's going on. I mean, even if we only played the first game, we still know what's up.
But we were supposed to go together.
Farewell, small animal. Catch out for cars is what I was going to say. Watch out for cars.
Uncle Okarin.
If she followed me, she would discover that I hadn't actually gotten the goods. As if I was running away from her, I bolted through the streets of Akihabara. Yeah, that's the way to handle the situation. Not like being like, okay, let's just fess up and be like, hey, we didn't get it, nah. Instead, oh, well, I guess Mr. Braun did want to kill us if we made her cry, so that makes sense. This was the world's biggest electric town. Even if Yado Bashi wasn't any good, I should be able to find it if I search the street. Just like find a random person who want to like give it to us. Oh man. Okay, so this is the part I've been dreading since game 1. Is even in messages I would have to give Daru a voice and I would have no idea what it is. And since Daru is such an integral part to the series, I can't just give him any random voice. We gotta think about this. I, too, thought like that once. I don't know if that's gonna be his voice, but I mean, I don't know if I can really do the voice, a voice like the one they gave him. And it also just looks like he might talk like that. I mean, that's not Daru's voice, but, it could be his voice from now on. Daru, quit making fun of me. If you keep shouting out that loudly, they'll hear you downstairs. In the end, I couldn't find a single copy of Rainet Access Battlers 3D, even after searching through the streets of Akiba. After promising Nae that I would get at her, I couldn't bear to face her. Help me, Supahaka. You're my only hope. Supahaka. Super hacker, he says. Sorry, I did it again. They sound almost the same, like when it's in Japanese. Responding as if it was too much trouble, Daru continued browsing. Whoa, what's he looking at here? Using mouse gestures and short-cut keys, he's opened countless tabs with terrifying speed. Oh, he's looking at, like, ways to get it. Okay. But, it's really popular. It's past the level of something that it is just sold. That sounds too, like, all, like, I don't know. It sounds like a really wise guy or something, that doesn't sound like what Daru would sound like. You can't even find it on the net? I like how he's like, the net has everything. Yeah, well, how do you mean you can't find it on the net? Okay, so I just looked up the English dub for Daru, and boy, it does not sound like what I think Daru would sound like. So I think anything I will do can like match, can beat that for sure, if not be at the same level. All the merchandisers are smaller shops are all sold out. That channel is my pandemonium. What about taboo auctions? Yeah, there's an auction that ends in 10 minutes. Oh, and it's also half price. All right, then let's... Oh, Karin, are you really sure? Maybe you should give it a closer look. Closer look? I stared carefully at the screen. There's an extra zero. There's an extra zero. Bingo. That's ridiculous. This was one of the organization's conspiracies? It probably won't sell. This is work of the so-called resellers. Resellers? I should have known he would say that. What a fool I was for not knowing. Yes, purchasing something likely to be sold out and auctioning it at a higher price. That's exactly why people line up and buy it. You've seen them, right, Okarin? Viral attackers or something. Those Dokins do this kind of thing too. Surely not! The image of 4 degrees Celsius pushing in the lines this morning came to mind. I knew something was off, so he wasn't lining up because he wanted to play the game after all. No, it wasn't just him. It was all those adults we were worried about. Half the people in line seemed like people who didn't normally play games. Okay, I was like wondering why he was bringing that up. I thought like someone was out to kill us or something, but it was like a whole group of people were out to take us down. But apparently they just wanted to resell the game. Moreover, just before buying the game, they had received the cash from a suspicious individual, which meant that lining up was some kind of part-time job or something. I cannot forgive them! Because of them, we couldn't buy the goods. Wait, to begin with, their targets are children, right? Auctioning off goods wouldn't work, right? Jojaku-otsu. The ones paying for renting at AB3D aren't the kids themselves, right? If they told their grandparents they wanted it, how would they react? Your cute grandchild is begging you. Even if it were a little too expensive, you would just still buy it. Why? I mean, that's not true. Not all grandparents just buy stuff that's like super expensive. Maybe they don't have the money. But can you trust this kind of deal? Yeah, I would have thought so too. But look at this transaction history. Daru displayed the profile of the seller. I read through the transaction history. Feedback is surprisingly good. For resellers, having bad feedback isn't good, right? So they try their hardest to make the transaction as smooth as possible to get good feedback. Supply and demand is not about the buyer's satisfaction. That's because the buyer has accepted this high price, which means then that capitalism is working. There are cases in which there are differences between regions, and at other times, goods are sold prematurely. Yeah, but it wasn't like I didn't understand what Daru was saying. It's just that it was just a little hard to swallow. I still don't get it. If the buyer could buy the goods cheaper, they would have more money to spend on other games. On the seller's side, if they made it cheaper, they might be able to sell more copies. Just because resellers have jumped in the middle, both the buyers and sellers are at a loss. Well, that's one way of thinking about it, I guess. The reason I couldn't buy the game was because of that reseller, 4 degrees Celsius. He barged in just so that he could make a little extra money. Man, we should have beat him. So he couldn't have barged in and stole the game. We could have been like, hey, no! We should have went back in time and like taken him out, you know? I think that'd have been good. So we would have avoided all this trouble anyways. The cries of the children who couldn't get the game echoed throughout my mind. For their own benefit, the adults were buying up all the children's games to make money. It was ridiculous. Damn resellers. I won't forgive you. You know, have we ever appeared like in a different place when we sent an email? I think we've always ended up in the same place whenever we sent an email. But maybe not. Because I'm trying to think, because I would be like, if we did send this email back to the past, and we got Naya the game, then we wouldn't be up here talking, or maybe we would have got her the game, we would have went back to Bantube Workshop, and then we would have already been back talking to Dadu. So never mind. I don't know. Well, I don't know. The flame of justice in my heart was lit. I'm really mad about this. I'm like, stupid resellers trying to get money. After Dadu left the lab, I turned and faced the commander. Alpaca Commander, for the greatness of justice, I will go back to the past. Damn it. Even though I'm trying to carry out justice seriously, even now, listen up. Even if I don't listen, I get it. You and I are like Jekyll and Hyde, two sides of the same coin. Two sides? The commander's algorithm was very unique, and so he sometimes said some pretty silly stuff.
Oh, Karin!
As I was lost in thought, an unexpected voice called out from behind me. But sadly, we know with me doing all the voices, poor Mayuri doesn't sound as cute as she does in the Japanese. It was Mayuri. Yeah, we know. It said like at the very bottom of the screen. It said it was Mayuri. Come on, we can't read.
Huh? Why are you wearing that mask? Are you going?
Yeah, for great justice.
I see. Being an ally of justice sure is hard work.
The only one who knew that I time leaped as Alpaca Man was Mayuri. Not even Dadu? She understood me, and with just that, it had really helped me. Working like this might have been also thanks to her. Wait, we're time leaping, so why are we already putting on... Oh, we're not putting on the costume, we're putting on the time leap mission. Okay.
Well, see you around, Okarin. Say hello to yesterday's Mayushi.
Yeah. She's just fine with like me like just distorting time all the time, just like going back in time and just like you're ruining it. You won't be the same anymore, Mayuri. While watching Mayuri smile, I gently took off the alpaca mask. Why would he have the... Because if we time leap, it doesn't bring our body back, it just sends our memories back. So why would we already put on the alpaca mask? I set the date on the X68000. I placed the headgear on my head. From now, I would transform into the ally of justice, Alpaca Man. Whoa! It's 8th month, 11th day, Thursday. At like, how far back are we going? 8:15, okay. Not too far. Just like in the morning. We can wake up earlier. Damn it. If I didn't have things to deal with, I would have dealt with it properly myself. Okabe, listen up. If something makes Nae cry, you won't escape unharmed. Make sure you take care of her until the very end. Okabe? Hey, are you listening? Now isn't the time to be on the phone. Huh? I took the phone from my ear and grinned. I felt a little dizzy, but I had safely time leap. Now that I'm back, I will no longer let the baddies do as they please.
Huh?
Hey, Okabe, you have a fever or something? Let's go, small animal.
Okay.
Pulling Nae's anxious hand, we headed to the Yodobashi camera.
I wonder if we'll really be able to buy it.
Just like before, there was a long line of people waiting for INET Access Battlers 3D. In front of us were 4 degrees Celsius and his henchmen. I'll be right back.
Huh? Where are you going?
The toilet. I'll be right back.
Uncle Okarin, the nearest toilet is that way.
Shrugging off Nae's words, I left the line. Akihabara was my hometown, so to speak. In order to transform into Alpaca Man, I had scouted a place away from public eyes to use in advance. Over here, it was much less crowded than the center of the city. Hiding in the shadows, I was able to transform into Alpaca Man without any worries. How did we bring this with us? Did we just have a huge backpack? I put on the alpaca mask, which I had hidden inside my lap. You hid that alpaca? I guess it's soft. I thought it was like hard, but apparently it's just something we can like fold up into our lab coat.
Okarin! Ha! I brought the stuff.
Ugh, don't call me that. Right now, I'm not Okabe Rintaro. The heavens shout, the earth shouts, the Andes shout, the mysterious hero that was born into Akiba. I am Alpaca Man.
Wow.
With a look of awe on her face, Mighty passed me the Alsan convenience store bag.
This is an offering for the alpaca man.
Yes, good job, Mighty. I took out a syringe from my pocket, which I had prepared in advance. It contained a bright red liquid that looked like blood. Now I just need to use one of the alpaca's 7 tools, Salsa Drastic. With this, 4 degrees Celsius will be served with his punishment.
Hey guys. Yeah, 4 degrees Celsius. Today you're the best fallen angel as usual.
Yeah, the best fallen angel of Earth.
Huh. I can't hold back my overflowing aura.
Excuse me.
Huh? Little lady, sorry, but come back in 10 years.
Why are you pushing in?
Why? Hey, did you just say push in just now? Don't be pushing your luck just 'cause you're a kid, huh? I'll teach you something good. Tigers go all out even when they're hunting bunnies.
4 degrees Celsius childly pushes Naya. Approaches her, I guess. Not pushes, I can't even read. Following this, the other two, tentatively labeled 5 and 6 degrees, closed in.
What's the matter, cute bunny-chan? Don't you have something you had to apologize for?
No?
Well?
I...
Well?
And just before Naya started to cry, "Don't cry, small animal!" Why would I call her that? Come on, only Okabe calls her that.
Huh?
What now?
Everyone in line simultaneously turned their faces towards me. As if replying to their expectations, I jumped from the stairs. Boom! I also made the landing. Jumping and landing from the 2nd floor using the steady discipline of a hero was rewarding. I'm glad I practiced that many times in advance, or that would have been bad, or I would have looked like an idiot.
Who the hell are you?
Who am I? My name is... The Heavens Shout. That's not my name. The Earth Shouts. The Andes Shout. The mysterious hero born into Akiba. Alpaca Man is here!
Alpaca man really exist?
All the locals of Akiba knew me as a local hero. Pushing in the line and threatening small animals is unacceptable. Pushing the line and threatening small animals is unacceptable. Alpaca Man will now serve you your punishment.
Heh, now ain't this interesting. For Alpaca Man and a small bunny, the Dark Tiger has come down to Akiba. I'll teach you guys the meaning of the food chain.
It will be you who will be quietly returning to the zoo, you villain.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I'm Link. I'm like, yeah. 10 minutes later? Wow, that was a long fight.
Oh, you're finally returned, Uncle Okanin. You're late. It was really rough here. Huh?
Small animal. Are you okay?
What happened? Are you alright? Your face is swollen.
I, accidentally fell down while heading to the bathroom. It's not a problem.
Really?
More importantly, what happened?
Yeah, just now, Alpaca Man showed up.
Oh, Alpaca Man. Did he really?
That's right, the strangely masked weirdo hero.
You didn't need to add weirdo. Or strangely, in that fact.
And then he fought those guys in front. And was beaten up. Even though he was an ally of justice, he was so weak. I was surprised.
Small animal, do you know what true strength is? True strength, in other words, is an unbreaking heart.
Unbreaking?
If I could just speak, that'd be fantastic. I could actually tell you this with all sentiment. Well, you'll find out one day. So did we get the game, or did they skip us in line again? As I recall, the line moved forward exactly on time, losing to 4 degrees Celsius on purpose as Alpaca Man was to distract them. And just as I had planned, at this very moment.
Ugh. Hey, I need to go to the toilet. Wait. Oh, wait, me too.
I need to go suddenly.
Shit, did we eat something bad or something? Hey, you in the lab coat. Could you hold her, please?
Why do I have to do that?
You idiot. Don't you hear Gaia's was... Shit, anyway, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, yeah, you can bet I'll do that, for sure, sure. Holding their sides 4 to 6 degrees, ran for the toilet.
I wonder if their stomachs are hurting or something.
Who knows? By the way, would you like one?
Oh, I get Coon fried chicken.
It has cooled down a little, though. This is the reason I had feigned losing. It was because they had consumed one of the alpaca's 7 tools, salsa drastic. It is a laxative which I had spiked their food with. Whoa! Using salsa drastic, which could be found in the Andes, one could prime a target for explosive diarrhea. There was no need to fight every battle directly. While it might be a bit underhanded, using the power of hindsight, I was able to solve the problem like this. Wow, it's as easy as that. All we needed was to put some laxatives in their food, and they would have to just take a dump. That was it. We should have done that from the beginning.
I'm back.
No. Welcome back. Looking at the small animal, which skipped happily into the store, Mr. Braun couldn't help but smile. Did you manage to buy the game?
Yeah, we bought it.
Good. That's great news.
Uncle Okanin, thank you.
Yeah, with this, I've kept my end of the bargain.
Bargain?
It's nothing. I couldn't possibly remember the promise I had made before I had time leap. Being a hero was such a lonely thing. Even so. If I could see my companion's smile, that was a reward enough for me. Isn't that right, Mayori? Okabe, take this. Huh? This is... Mr. Braun held out a 5,000 yen note. It was a really popular game that sold out, right? Well, just think of this as a part-time bonus. Hello, it's me. It seems that I've fallen into a trap. Yeah, that's right. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. For now, there is something dancing in the opponent's hand. Pray for my safe return. El Pasai Kongru. Damn it, just take a man's generosity properly. All right, I accept. Thank you very much. That was some unexpected extra income. I should use this to splurge. To splurge, even. Not to plurge. To purge. Just murder a whole bunch of people. Well, I have another job to do, so make sure you take Nae home properly.
Okay.
He was telling me that, not you. Mr. Braun, you're going out again?
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to do a Nae impression. What you think? Was it good?
Yeah, it was fantastic for that little split second that you did it.
Thanks. I've been practicing. Yeah, the part-timer should be coming over to watch the store.
Something he had to do, which meant he wasn't finished. Mr. Braun never normally seemed busy. This was pretty rare. Seems like he has some rounder business to take care of. What time period is this at? No, it's after Steins Gate, the original, right? I think so. So that's what happened. Extra income, KTKR. What does that even mean, Dadu? Where's that? Where's that tips list? KTKR. That's the first one I actually have to look up. Let's see. Mouse pad. Why is it a surface pad which enhances the usability for a mouse, prevents mouse jittering when moving? Oh wow. Short for Otsukara-sama, meaning good job. Otsukare-sama. Sorry. Sounded like an idiot for a second there. Where is it? What? KTKR? Is that what he said? Jojaku. Comparable to the term noob. Have we already looked that up? KTKR. Are we too far? Jalapeno? Come on. Acting like we don't know what a jalapeno is. Arc rewrite. There you guys go. Okay. You can look at that while I'm looking through. There it is. Alright. Used to express things in accordance with their own expectations of the development of the excitement, sometimes omitted as KTKR and pronounced as kitakore. Used to express things in accordance with their own expectations. Okay, kitakore. Okay.
Extra income, kitakore.
Okay, there we go.
Which means splurging.
That's not what Dottie sounded like earlier. Splurging is correct.
Shall we go to Sambo?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dottie nodded.
Let's go.
And this is how things turned out.
Okare Bintaro. And it's Hashide Itaru.
Yeah, your dad. Oh, part-time warrior. Whoa, today's leggings look delicious. Do not say that. You can't say that. No, Taru, no. No, please, Taru. Oh, that's your daughter. You can't say that.
Huh? You can eat these?
As if you could eat them. Actually, are you hungry?
No, I'm not.
Suzuha tried to cover it up with a laugh. Recently, she had been working several part-time jobs other than Bantu Workshop. It seemed she was obsessively saving money for something. That's weird. If there was something that needed fixing, she would charge for the parts, but I didn't know the details. If she asked help from more knowledgeable people, she might be able to make a more profit. But even though she was a lab mem, Suzuha didn't speak any more of the matter. Maybe we should communicate a little better. How about going to Sambo together for a change? It's my treat.
Your treat, really?
Okarin received some extra income. Ah, he sounds like a freaking... That's not how I want him to sound. Received some extra income from helping the manager. Yeah, that just sounds weird. Ah. You received. Okarin received some extra income from helping the manager, so he's feeling a little generous. Well, how about it? The shop is quiet anyway, right?
Yeah, it's not busy right now. But leaving the store when the boss isn't here is a little...
Part-time warrior was truly a hard-working individual.
I appreciate the gesture. Thanks anyway.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe next time then. I don't know who this is, but wait! That voice was... An Eden Runner! Please stop him! It was a Sambo staff member. The play-by-play, by chance. Kitakura. Kitakare? It was a Kitakare? Ah, man, we'll never remember. Dot immediately pulled out his phone and started typing out something. It's just an Eden Runner. You sure love sensational stuff. If I remember correctly, that's one of the viral attackers.
The wind, the whirlwind that dashes through Akiba.
The wind. The wind. 4 through 6 degrees. What is that? Wait, is that a Maneshi? Part-time warrior who had been minding at the store suddenly jumped out from the store.
Death to those who steal people's food. You've broken the cardinal rule.
Yeah, for real. Even if it's not like just like they're actually like dine and dashing is what they're doing. And then like even if it's just like a person who ordered some food and you're like taking from their plate and you're like a friend of them, don't do that unless they're okay with it. But don't ask permission. What kind of dystopia is this? Wait, Okarin, are you going to go after them? With a part-time warrior, it should be fine. 4 degrees Celsius and the others are probably all worn out too. There probably wasn't any need for the Ally of Justice Alpaca Man to make an appearance either. I didn't have any memories from the future in the first place. Well then, shall we go to Shumbo? Yeah, I guess. Sounds like a plan to me. Phew, Sambo's substance, the oasis of Akiba. I completely agree. We were walking back to the lab from Sambo. It had already gotten dark. I was feeling a little sleepy from being full. The moment I was about to climb the stairs, Mr. Braun appeared. Just out of nowhere. He wasn't there and now he appeared out of thin air. Hey, Okabe, have you seen the part-timer? Huh? Oh. Perhaps she hadn't returned from the chasing 4 degrees Celsius. Come to think of it, I haven't. Don't listen to that. That was the sub. That was the dub. Don't listen to that. That's how Luke Kako is supposed to sound in the dub. Come to think of it, I haven't seen her. Seriously, where the hell did she go? If you see her, let me know. Yeah, I got it. I immediately received a mail. Wow, the music just instantly stopped. Maybe it was from Suzuha. Thinking so, I looked at the screen. Hurry. Oh wow, we got a lot of messages.
Suzuha and Luka-san are on the local news.
Wait, what? Huh? Okarin, what's the matter? The television! I turned on the giant television in front of us. I displayed the 42-inch brown tube CRT with the local news. Robbery and injury in downtown Akihabara was written on the on-screen text. 4 degrees Celsius. Looking at the face of the culprit, I cried out involuntarily. The culprit was homeless and unemployed. He didn't have any money for food and had stolen a stun gun. He has claimed he didn't mean to hurt any hostages. He probably grabbed a passerby. The on-screen text displayed viewer provided, and the figure of a part-time warrior could be seen. And the one who 4 degrees Celsius was threatening with a stun gun was Lukashi. Oh no! The moment I saw Lukaku, I started running. Oh man. How did he get Lukaku? How did this happen? And how did Suzuha let it happen? How did she not, like, catch them instantly? Lukaku!
Oh, okay. I mean, Kyoma-san.
Are you hurt?
No, although I did have a checkup at the hospital, but I'm fine, really.
Or so he said. Lukaku's face looked somewhat haggard. So as not to burden him, I listened to the story as briefly as possible. Lukaku had been shopping down the street, had walked past 4 degrees Celsius, and the others who were being chased by Suzuha and was taken hostage. I still can't, like, get the... But he's a guy. 4 degrees Celsius had a stun gun, but claimed that he didn't plan to hurt anyone. Suzuha had been successful in 4 degrees Celsius, was handed over to police, however.
Now I have to go in for questioning. That's why I can't do my practice swings with Samidere today.
Lukaku, I'm sorry. Because of me, things turned out like this.
But why are you apologizing, Okabe-san? You didn't do anything wrong.
I'd have been more aware. Things wouldn't have turned out like this. Lukaku probably couldn't understand. But as the hero who protected Akihabara, I had my responsibility. Next time, I'll definitely protect you. Okay?
Oh, all right.
For some reason, Lukaku smiled happily. Because he likes us! Heading back to the Brown Tube workshop, Suzuha stood there looking tired. Only if I could speak.
Okabe Rintaro.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, dealing with the police was tough.
Yeah, I bet since you don't really have like an identity or... How'd you get a job? How are you getting multiple jobs? You don't have like a social security number or anything, right? You don't have any like identity. How are you getting jobs? You have to have this kind of stuff to get jobs. Maybe she faked it. Wow. I mean, she is from the future, so she probably has some type of like system that can easily hack into our systems and be like, hey, give me a social security number and give me all my information I need. Come to think of it, Suzuha didn't like the police for some reason.
How's Urishibara Luka?
Don't worry, he was full of life.
I see, that's a relief.
Her working hours had ended a long time ago. In order to hear about Lukaku, she probably waited here.
Putting a companion in danger like that, I'm not qualified to be a warrior.
In that case, I'm too disqualified as an ally of justice.
Huh?
Suzuha, 4 degrees Celsius had a stun gun, right?
Yeah, it was pretty big. I never thought he would actually use it. Don't worry about it. Next time I won't let them use it.
Next time I won't let them use it.
Next time?
Leaving Suzuha with a curious look on her face, I went upstairs.
Ah! Okarin!
Mayuri, I'm back.
Just as I suspected. You're dressed like that.
Yeah. Oh, we were dressed as Alpaca Man when we were talking to Suzuha. Really? Were we? So Suzuha knows too then, but he said only Mayuri. Okay, whatever. It doesn't even matter. I guess. Whatever. Whatever. Mayuri had probably heard the news from Lukaku. Only she could understand what I was about to do.
The commander's ready.
Alright. Oh, because we're going in right now? Mayuri played with the Alpaca Man while I spoke. Alpaca Commander. I decided that for great justice, I'll go back into the past. Justice. And like usual, the commander responded normally. Do you know what that is? In order for justice to shine, evil is required. That's crazy. Saying it like that makes it sound like I'm doing something wrong. Now doesn't it? Surely. I wasn't doing something like that. Huh! You're as infuriating as usual, aren't you? But I couldn't afford to be misled by a simple AI. Setting the time leap machine, I put the headgear on. What if he was right, though? We don't need to be constantly going back in time, constantly changing the timeline. As Ally adjusts as Alpaca Man, I headed into the past. Something big time wrong is gonna happen. I don't know how soon, but something big time wrong is gonna happen. Not to be confused with Big Time Rush. Wait, what is that? Wait, is that Hamanishi? Wait, is that Hamanishi?
Death of those who steal people's foods. You've broken the cardinal rule.
What kind of dystopia is this? Wait, Okari, are you going after them? Yeah. Okari, what's the matter? Just when I thought you were on the phone. Ah, you on the phone? You suddenly burst into laughter. I laughed out loudly to numb away the side effects. First reselling and now eating and running on top of it off with hurting one of the lab mems? Absolutely unforgivable. I'll definitely not forgive you. Hurting someone? What do you mean? Hey! Oh, hey, Okarin! Wait up! He's already gone. I felt bad leaving Dottie behind, but I needed to find a place to transform into a Alpaca Man on my own. I bolted through the streets of Akihabara.
Only a little further to the station. The wind. The wind needs to pick up.
Ah, my left leg, it's grabbing.
Don't give up. You're a viral attacker, aren't you?
40 degrees Celsius, how much further?
This is the end of the line.
She caught up.
Suza, who had anticipated their route, jumped off her bike effortlessly.
I'm glad I used the fugitive route tracker simulator in advance.
Fugitive?
Just in case of emergencies, I prepared in advance. It would be bad if information was leaked by a traitor.
Asshole. You planning to fight the government or something by yourself?
You know, I save the world.
You're quite the Chunibyo, aren't you?
That's not something you should be saying. What do you mean that's not something you should be saying? Why can't he say that? Also, Chunibyo means 8th grade syndrome. And that means, like, acting like you're in middle school. Like, I think for Americans, it's more acting like you're in elementary school. I don't know. You're like pretending to be. You're using your imagination. Is what they're saying. Is basically what's happening. Which I feel like not as many middle schoolers do that as just elementary schoolers. Also, I have a whole bunch of messages that I need to look at. How do I look at my phone again? How do I look at my phone? I thought I like put my thing to the side. How do I look at my phone? Tab? That is the opposite. That is the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Why would tab? Who did that? Who made the, why? Skip unread text? Off. It's off. So why in the world would tab? Why would they do that? Wow. Okay, so never press the tab button, but how do I bring up the phone? No, so
it's like that. Eden Runner, prepare yourself.
Okay. What? That's not so, yeah, okay. So we didn't skip anything, but what? How do you phone?
Huh. What a single woman can do.
I turned it in auto mode, I didn't realize. At 4 degrees Celsius command, 5 degrees Celsius, and 6 degrees Celsius, pounced at Suzanne, not pounded.
Hi!
Oh, that was the wrong voice.
Hi!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're already done?
Suzanne was clearly unsatisfied with defeating them so easily.
Self-voicing enabled. 8/11, Thursday, Suzuha, you can't really call yourselves fully fledged warriors now, can you?
You can't really call yourselves fully fledged warriors now, can you?
Damn it, since it's come to this.
Ah! Oh, I forgot. That's not look like it was. What? How did we get here? Oh, we're already. Wait, why is Mayuri here?
You mustn't.
4 degrees Celsius attacked Lukaku and Mayuri, who had happened to be passing by. Grabbing Lukaku from behind, he jabbed a stun gun against Luka's neck. Why are you just doing this all of a sudden? Just out of nowhere, this guy's like, I thought this would be a good idea. King Snake, Metal Gear. Lukaku was a hostage.
What, you coward?
Froze. He just demonstrated the stun gun. Sparks crackled out.
This is...
You don't take this into account, did you? There's no side break to my logic.
Part-time warrior bit her lip bitterly. However, neither of them could do anything about the hostage situation.
You're fast learners now, aren't you? Hey, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay you back for before.
Suzuha-san. Everyone, violence is wrong.
Part-time warrior didn't move. Thanks, Mayodi. That was some good help. I'm sure they're just gonna stop now because you said that. She wasn't the type of person to betray her companions. At the current rate, Lukaku would try to escape to save Suzuha from being beaten up. Oh no, you can't save Suzuha. Suzuha can only... Suzuha doesn't need saving of her own. You're the one who needs saving. The result would be that Lukaku would faint. That was supposed to happen. However, I wouldn't allow such a future to happen. Wait! Huh? Suddenly an unexpected voice cried out. Everyone's attention was on the photo ID machine at the end of the alley. Boom! What appeared from inside as the curtain opened was... What? My name is... The heavens shout, the earth shouts, the Andes shout, the mysterious hero born into Akiba. Phenogram-Part is here!
Huh?
Oh.
Pac-Man, son? Yay!
Damn it, you again?
There was 4 degrees Celsius half-hour's threats. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to play with such a small-time villain. I take bad guys like you out like banknotes. Take this, one of the Alpaca 7 tools, Salsa PS8. PS8, if you will. There was a move that I had trained repeatedly using time leaps. There was no way 4 degrees Celsius could react. In the blink of an eye, I pulled out of the alpaca pocket and pulled the What was it?
What?
Salsa sauce splashed out of the Salsa PS8, striking 4 degrees Celsius. Just like blood, his body was covered in red. Wow, his whole entire body? You have that much salsa? You're just like wasting that. We could use that for chips, dude.
What the hell is this?
From the graves of the Andes, a special salsa sauce.
If you mess around, the hostage will...
Wait, you should stop right there. That sauce contains electrolytes. If you use that, you will explode. Yeah. His stun gun was covered in salsa sauce. It didn't look like it could be easily wiped off. Now, with this, the opponent's weapon had been neutralized.
Alpaca-Man, you're amazing!
Damn it!
4 degrees Celsius tossed away his useless stun gun.
You assholes, remember this day!
Hold it. Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
What?
Sorry, 4 degrees Celsius. We got beaten up again.
When did that happen?
I can't believe you would try to harm my companions. You've got some nerve. Suzuha-san, I'm right, so... That won't do. At times like these, we've got to make them remember with their bodies.
Suzuha looked nonchalant as if she was training a dog. Their lack of power was replaced with fear.
Well, have you said your prayers?
No! Whoosh! The sound of Suzuha's strike sped through the air. A pathetic 4 degrees Celsius. He should learn from this and wash his hands of crime. As the day became night, we returned to the Brown Tube workshop. Man, we should get just Suzuha to fight crime instead of it being the Alpaca Man, because she's much better at her job. Wow.
Wow, Alpaca Man was amazing. That was the movement of a well-trained person. It was just like he could read the opponent's moves.
Yeah. yes, I see. Well, that's amazing.
It's so nice. I really admire him. One day, maybe I should become Alpaca Man.
Forget it.
Boss.
Part-time warrior's expression froze in an instant. Mr. Braun's eyes were filled with murderous intent toward Suzaha, who had disappeared.
I'm sorry. When I was taking care of the store, an Eaton runner showed up and...
An Eaton runner? Was he perhaps that guy? Mr. Braun pointed towards the store. The television screen was on. On the screen was 4 degrees Celsius. I thought someone was in the shop stealing a TV. The culprit was homeless and unemployed. He didn't have money for food and had stolen a stun gun. He claims he didn't mean to hurt any hostages.
Right. That's the guy. Eating and running like that. What a ruthless criminal.
Ruthless! That's what I'd say. Don't say it like that. Because he had no money for food. He was probably in a pretty bad situation. Bad situation? As if answering my question, the newscaster continued. Recently, the number of 20 or so poor criminals who have been sleeping at net cafes have increased. According to some sources, the culprit worked as a reseller during the day and was lining up for exclusive goods. Nobody steals because they want to. Even that guy, he's a victim of society. Okay, that's not true. There are some people who just steal because they want to. There are just malicious people in the world, Tenoji. A guy like 4 degrees Celsius wasn't playing the villain because he enjoyed it. The reason he had Aiden ran from Sanbo today was because he didn't have any money. Still, he did steal from the poor guy's, whoever, the restaurant. The reason he didn't have any money at all was because I had interrupted his reselling operation this morning. If he had received his pay, then he wouldn't have eaten and ran. Oh, wow. So, the Alpaca Man General was actually giving us truth. How do you know this? How do you know this was going to happen? In other words, I was the reason he had turned to crime. In order for justice to shine, evil is required. It was just as the commander had said. As I had become the ally of justice, 4 degrees Celsius had become the bad guy. But was that really necessary? Using the time leap machine, maybe I could stop 4 degrees Celsius from turning to evil in the first place. And that would mean there was no need for me to become the ally justice. Maybe evil hadn't existed in the first place.
Okarin.
Yeah, Mayuri? I just realized that Mayuri was standing behind me.
You're going again?
Yeah.
You're going to become the ally of justice again, right?
This time, I'm going to help the bad guy.
I know. It's as I thought. Okarin is kind.
Saying it so bluntly made me slightly embarrassed. Trying to hide it, I waved her off. See you around, Mayuri. Taking off the packet mask, I put on the headgear. Man, we've gone back in time 3 times today. That's too much in order to defeat true evil. Now what? We'll never know. We'll never find out what he's gonna say. Unless he says it when we get there. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt he'll finish the sentence, but let's hope. Summer sunshine still hadn't warmed up the air yet. The chirping of the morning sparrows sounded pleasant to the ear.
Oh, Uncle Okarin. Good morning. You're up early today.
All right, let's get going.
Okay.
Okay, listen up. If something makes Nae cry, Nae-kama cry, you won't escape unharmed. Make sure you take care of her until the very end.
I promise I will. Not wanting Nae to cry was the very first reason I had time leaped in the first place.
Oh.
There's already a long line in front of the Yodobashi camera. Once you look closely, you could tell that most of the people in the line were part-time resellers. The line is over there. Let's go.
Yeah.
I wonder if
we'll really be able to buy it.
we'll be fine.
Huh? Really?
However, the only ones who would be able to buy the game would be us. The game wouldn't reach the many children in the line. I couldn't allow such a thing to happen. Nah, I'm going to use the toilet for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Leaving Nye in line, I powered walk towards the station. Wait, are we going to literally take out everybody? I'm counting on you, Super Hacker. Ugh, I bit my tongue while saying that. Give me the reseller's private information. It's Super Hacker, damn it. Why do I have to do this in the first place? I'll give you Lukaku's used socks. Let me do this. Why? Come on, dude. That's exactly why you're a pervert. It's not like that. I'm a perverted gentleman. It's about being kind. Prior to time leaping, I had asked Dottie to find out the reseller's addresses. The real villain I should punish was the organizer of the reselling operation. If I destroyed members of the organization, the kids would be able to buy the game. But also, 4 degrees Celsius wouldn't be able to make any money. However, in order to do this, I needed information about the reselling operation. Do you think you can figure it out easily? Initially, I tried sending a quick question over Taboo. Oh, here's your reply. As expected, they reply really quickly, so I've got their IP from the message header. I can already smell those used socks. Ugh, Dottie, don't be so weird. As Dottie began hacking, the CPU went into overdrive. I didn't know what he'd planned to do with Lukaku's socks, but as long as I could continue to time leap, the opportunity would never come. Yeah, I guess so. We would just not figure out ever. Hopefully he never gets his socks, yeah. Whew, that's the plan. He was a pitiful super hacker. Alright, good girl. If things go well, I've got to kiss you. Stay on target. Keep going. Bingo! Address found. Kitty kitty. That was quick. It'd be troublesome if you underestimated a wizard-level hacker like me. As expected as a 30-year-old virgin. You can even use magic. It's not like that. Oh, Dottie's 30 years old? There's no way Dottie... That's just a joke, I'm assuming. Dottie's not 30. He's like 19, like we are, right? Well, they do need to send and receive products, so they probably weren't trying to hide their address. Indeed, they probably weren't exchanging goods at the actual address. So what you gonna do? What do you mean? What am I going to do? If you search hard enough, you're bound to find skeletons in their closet. The security is pretty weak, so we could easily peek into their mailbox, right? If we search a little more, I'm sure we'll find a smoking gun pretty quickly. Dottie, you should do that. This evil organization can no longer be allowed to infest Akiba. Why do we have to go back in time to do it? Why couldn't we have just done it in, like, present time? And how long did we leave Nye for? If we went all the way back to our laboratory. I knew that my actions wouldn't be praised. Illegal trespassing and hacking. However, this was for great justice. A Justice League, if you will. So I had to get my own hands dirty. I looked up at Radio Kaika, the tower above me. Come on, we don't need a tip for it. Come on, we know all about. We all know. We know all about that. The reseller's warehouse was located here. The heavens shout, the earth shouts, the Andes shout. The mysterious hero born at Akiba. Alpaca Man is here. Wearing the Alpaca Man mask, I cut out my lines by myself and entered the building. Not as much of an effect if there's nobody here. A year had passed since that satellite had fallen from the sky. The satellite had already been removed and the tenant of the building had been forced to stop operating. However, there seemed to be an office warehouse that was still in use. I guess that's what had attracted the resellers. Since last winter, they had apparently rented out the warehouse. And we didn't want to make any more buildings. We didn't want to draw any more art. So, we just used the same building. Before long, I arrived at my destination. There was a numbered keypad lock, but Dottie had already figured out the passcode. Unlocked the door by entering the code. I opened the door, and we'll find out what happens in the next episode. Whether you guys want me to voice everybody or nobody at all, tell me in the comments below. Please, please tell me. I need to know. I need to know your opinions so I can, do what... Because I'm fine either way. It doesn't matter to me. I have fun doing this. I have fun just playing the game in and of itself. So either way's fine. It doesn't matter. You won't hurt my feelings if you say one way or the other. I just need to know what you guys want so I can please the most amount of people in the best way instead of making everyone upset by doing one that nobody wants me to do. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching this. More Steins Gate in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.